ready to make the cheese sauce?
I am.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna start with cashews. And then these cashews have been soaked, but if you use a high-speed blender, you don't need to do that. It's just hurrying up the process. We have some plant-based milk here, and this is oat milk. You can use whatever you want, but the one I'm using is oat milk without any added sugars or flavors. Now, this is so fun. We are using butternut, cooked butternut squash in here.
Right. You know, the cashews do have some fat, but it's a different kind of fat. It's you know, as opposed to that ground beef, you know, or this fat that's in the milk in the cheese sauce.
That's right.
This is mainly unsaturated fat, which is much healthier, plus the fiber.
That's right, and miso. So this is going to be great for our gut, right?
Right, exactly.
It's going to give that umami undertone, which is really interesting in cheese. I'm going to put this back here.
And for people that don't know, miso
is fermented soybeans.
All right, great.
And these are our seasonings of garlic, onion, a little salt and pepper, but mainly nutritional yeast, which is a deactivated yeast.
Right.
So don't use it in your baking. You'll be very disappointed.
Right.
But it offers a cheesy, nutty umami flavor.
Right. I think there's a little turmec in there too, right?
There's a little bit of turmeric,
yes. That cheesy color, if you will.
That's right.
Right.
There it is.
Not to be too cheesy about it.
Okay. And cannellini beans. I love cannellini beans. They are an Italian bean. They're very creamy, very soft, and have a very thin skin. So it helps everything really come together. Now we want to add just the juice of 1/2 lemon. There we go. And then we're going to...
you can make cheese whiz
I know.
out of white beans and miso and cashews, right?
I'll tell you what, you're going to love this one. Okay, real quick. Okay. All right, so just, what was that, like 30-ish seconds or so? And we can see how nice and creamy this is.
Cheesy it is.
Cheesy. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, let's bring those chips over. And by the way, these chips, so these tortilla chips, actually started out just as regular old corn tortillas, so just corn, trace of lime. And then I cut them into sixths. And put them in an oven 425 for 13 minutes. That's it. So
I've actually made
low
these in the
fat.
microwave.
Oh,
too.
right,
That'll
yeah.
work. And our air fryer.
And an air fryer, yeah.
And you know, when you think about these chips compared to those chips out of the bag, right? Again, there's more fiber. There's just almost zero fat, right? And not all that salt that comes from those what you get out of the bag.
That's right. I just make a big batch and keep them in a bag, and they're ready to go at any time. Okay, so here is our creamy cheese sauce. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. And who's ever had cheese that's full of fiber, full of antioxidants, full of, I mean, just a nutrient-dense cheese, because remember, we have that vegetable in there. We have that butternut squash, right? Now, let's load them up.
All right.
So we have black beans. I know, it's so good. And then we have tomatoes. And then I'm going to put on some cilantro. I mean, it's going to be gorgeous. And then you are going to add the heat.
A little spice, yeah. Some pickled, some hot jalapenos for a little spice. Oh my God.
I know.
That looks amazing.
I will give you the honors.
All right. Let me see here. Where should I start? I want some cheese on it.
With everything.
Yeah. Let's try this one. Oh my goodness.
I know. Just that really nice creaminess.
That's amazing.
Without the fat and the calories and load on the fiber.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing is, you compare this to the nachos we would have made before. This has maybe 2 or 3 grams of fat versus 30.
That's right.
This has 18 grams of fiber as opposed to 1 in the traditional. So this is how you prevent and reverse fatty liver disease, as well as a lot of other chronic conditions. So great job, Chef.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Now, as Doc said, 1 in 5 of us has fatty liver disease. If this affects you or someone you love, we'd love for you to join our membership here at the Center for Plant-Based Living for recipes, classes, and support to help you live your happiest and healthiest life. We'll see you next time.